So what I have here is two functions. I have the function f of x and I have the function g of x. And the very first thing that whenever you start taking calculus, you're gonna be asked these four main questions. What is f of 1? What is the limit as x approaches 1 from the left side? That's what that little negative sign means. And then you have the limit as x approaches 1 from the right side. And then we answer the final question, what is the limit as x approaches 1? What exactly is a limit? Well, I want you to start thinking about what happens as you approach something. What happens as you get really, really close to the function? You're not necessarily touching the function, you're not necessarily touching a point, you're just getting really, really close to it. And that's the essence of what a limit is. How do we answer these questions? Well, we have f of 1. They want us to find the value when x is equal to 1. In this particular case, I want you to look at the graph and I want you to think about what the answer is going to be. Is it -1? Is it 1? Or is it 2? The answer is -1 because that's where the function is defined. That's the point that exists there. So we will say that f of 1 is -1. This is something that we have to start getting used to because you're going to see that our answers are going to vary when it comes to the limits. So f of 1, that's where it's defined. We don't care about the holes because technically they don't exist there. We just have to find a way to draw them out so that we can get the point across. All right, now the next thing. What is the limit as x approaches 1 from the left side? I want you to imagine yourself, you're looking at this graph and you're standing on the left side of the graph and you're gonna follow this curve and then you're gonna approach from the left side here. As we get to 1, as we get to the x value of 1, what's the y value? It looks like I'm approaching 1. It's not equal to 1, but that's what I'm approaching, and that's what a limit does. We're trying to answer what is it that I'm approaching, not what it's equal to, but what is it approaching? And in this particular case, we're gonna say that it is 1. Well, we're gonna do the same thing for the limit as x approaches 1 from the right. Just imagine like I'm over here. This is me, and I'm coming from the right side. Here I come, guys. And what am I approaching? The y value that I'm approaching is 2. Therefore, the limit as x approaches 1 from the right side is gonna be 2. And now the final question, well, what's the actual limit? In calculus, the limit is defined as the value that is approaching from the left and from the right. And if it's equal to each other, then that's what the limit is. In this particular case, it's approaching two different things. So the limit does not exist. We write this as d and e does not exist. And that's how we find a one-sided limit from the left, from the right, and then we find that the limit just does not exist.